Hi, I'd like to talk to you about my story. My story is basically that at 8, I started becoming very sick to my stomach. Uh, it was like a sick, scared feeling that was coming about, and it would feel even worse when I tried to eat rich foods that would make me feel nauseous. And that was at 8 with just the anxiety coming on there. And by 9, I started doing my first compulsive rituals at well, in the back seat of my parents' car as we were like driving up to the uh, the town mall, and after that, well, it carried on, and um, for my sake, um, my first real obsession was basically with poison, and I was preoccupied with thoughts of poison and becoming poison, and I didn't want to, you know, die from being poisoned, and getting poisoned and died, and things like that, and that's it. Um, and it gradually progressed worse and worse and worse until about the time I was 18. After I had met up with a counselor, she helped me with other issues, which was basically confidence. And go figure, when you're obsessive compulsive, it's it was confidence that she helped me with, and social skills. And unbeknownst to myself that I had OCD, and she didn't detect it either. Um, I thought my fears were legit, and I tried to confront a few, and it got really nasty after that because I developed a worse type of OCD after. And by the time I was 20, I was hospitalized with having um, schizophrenia, but it wasn't schizophrenia. It was a weird OCD, bizarre OCD, as they call it. It's pretty nasty, and you could say that, well, all the way down the line till for 18 years, I was diagnosed with being schizophrenic, and or just recently 7 years to being schizoaffective, but they missed the obsessive compulsive part. And yes, I indeed have OCD, but it's called weird OCD or bizarre OCD because it's schizo and affective at the same time, and affective meaning bipolar or manic depressive. And I have a schizo manic depressive type obsessive compulsive disorder, and it really goes by the name of bizarre OCD because OCD was always the thing I had the most, and the psychosis or schizo part and the affective part was an after effect, and that's how bad it got. And it's only been recently that things have come together really very well in the past year, and I'm doing very well right now, and I want to share what I've gotten. Now, that's really how it is for my story, and really, I want to do this because I think there's a lot of people that fall through the cracks when doctors fail to realize that there's another part to the illness that they have or something, and they mess up, and people end up having to suffer for it for an extended period of time when it's needless. So, this is why I'm doing this program, is because I don't really want to see people having to suffer more than what they really have had to. Um, and yes, and maybe there's some people that just really don't understand what it's about, and maybe they're just happy taking medication, but there's more they can actually do that can actually put them into remission and not need the medication, or just need a little bit of the medication for so long. And meanwhile, after this program is used, you will most likely come to a brief moment in your life where the stress is too much and you cannot find a resolution immediately, so it will augment your illness back on you, or cause you to relapse slightly or not so badly the next time around. So you would have to go back to see your doctor, maybe then to get your meds raised, or um, get your meds again. And that's how it works. And I don't say I'm ever going to be free of medication, but I will say that I'm going to do my very best to keep it in remission. And that's what you ought to do. That's what you have to do. And so this is where I leave you at now. Okay, because you're going to find out what you can do more to get yourself into remission, and you need little or no meds at all, hopefully. Now, take care.